Good morning, cyber friends. This is Mitty Man coming at you from Walker's Music with yet another word for today. I just wanted to say that we give God the glory and all the praise for life, health, and strength. We thank Him for as well as it is. Let me turn on my other mic. Let's see whether I get a little better reception. We hope that everybody's doing fine. We know that there's a lot of storms that have been going around in these last few days, and there has been loss of life. And first thing I want to do is we want to send our deep heart sympathy and condolences to the people that have lost loved ones in these recent storms. Matter of fact, people, I'm sitting right in the belt of the storm right now. Matter of fact, we had a couple of people in Alabama, my next door state, just not too many hours ago. And matter of fact, the storms were headed my way. 2 people have lost their lives, and we want to say that we want everybody to pray for the families that had lost family members in these storms. Jesus said that in the end days, that storm and the wind and the waves would be raging, and we see this, people. We see this here so much. From the overturn of the ferry that took the lives of a lot of young people over there in the Malaysia area, I believe it was. I think that's where in that part of the east over there. And Mitty Man hearts goes out to the people, the families that are left behind. I can only imagine that the loss that they are feeling. People, let me tell you something. I try to be as transparent as I can be without being a hypocrite. In other words, we realize, and I just got news here just a moment ago that there was 9 in South Alabama. The tornadoes killed 9 in South Alabama, I believe it was, and that's in my area as well, people. I'm in Southwest Georgia, and like I said, these storms are headed this way. Matter of fact, we are up on a thunderstorm watch for the next 2 days. In other words, it's supposed to be a very, very bad sail coming through. But as I was saying, people, I try to be transparent, in other words, and I don't try to put up no fronts and let everybody know that I don't have no strength for my own self, but it's only the strength that the Lord give me to endure. And then sometimes I feel so defeated. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, really, I'm not upbeat all the time. You just don't see it, but I'm not upbeat all the time. I have my downtime as well as anybody else. I feel times where it says no matter what I'm doing, it's not enough. I feel times that I just can't get anything done, even to when it comes to my music sometimes. Songwriting especially, and composition was my concentration in music when I was in college. Composition was my area of strength. And I could write a song just like that, but now, for some reason, I mean, really, I just can't seem to cut it sometimes. I just cannot sit down and just actually make myself right. And I don't like to force it, but I've read somewhere where they say, yeah, you should force it, but I wasn't trained that way to force it, but maybe I need to kind of break out of the box and try something different, because right about now I am very, very below my potential, I believe. I'm not saying that I'm not a Mozart, but I never tried to be Mozart. I can only be Mitty Man. And I'm just saying that we got so much going on, and I believe in this world right about now that I think it's designed, and I know Satan is behind it. It's designed to keep us depressed, frustrated, and everything. And I know he is the master design behind that, but nevertheless, I'm going to say it like that. I must be transparent, and I must tell the truth. I'm not always upbeat. I try to stay upbeat. I try to keep my mind stayed on Christ. But sometimes things can get to you. And I'll be the first to admit that sometimes, if you linger on too long, that's why I try to turn those thoughts over to Christ, and I put them up on a subjection. And then I get some strength, and he give me just a little bit more to keep going. Because sometimes you want to give up. I know I do, people. I don't know about you, but Mitty Man be want to quit sometimes. I'm just going to be honest. Mitty Man be wants to quit sometimes. I want to just give it all up and just stop, period, and just turn it over and just get off this planet some kind of way. Just leave here. I feel like David said, if I had wings as a dove, I'd just take flight and fly our way. That's the way I feel sometimes. I don't know about you, but that's just the way I feel sometimes. And so what we saying though, we still got a Heavenly Father that who cares, and He knows all about it. And He knows when we are feeling this way. And He will, if we just stay in the game, I know I'm a witness that He will make a way, and He will lift you up out of that pit. He will lift you up out of the pit. So I just came tonight just to say that. I don't want to say much, y'all. Just let everybody know I'm quite sure you watching the news and whatnot. You already know the bad storms that are going through right now. I said, pray for the people, pray for the families that have lost lives or lost loved ones in these storms. But it is merely man prayer that I hope that they had their business fixed, and therefore if they did, they are much better off tonight than we are. If they had their business fixed and their mind made up with the Master, they are better off tonight than we are, believe me. So with that being said, it's merely man that said, whatever you get into, if God ain't in it, get out of it, because it's going to come to nothing. This is Mitty Man saying peace and good night.